Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Five Large Fries, and today I'm going to sound like a doombringer that you hear on the side of the roads or, in the streets where they're like, "You are going to hell!" But ELO Hell is real. It's something I'm currently stuck in, especially in terms of the PC version of Paladins. Now, this affects pretty much every game where you play in a team. So this can affect like League of Legends. It affects like Smite. It also affects Paragon, Overwatch as well, and it can range from so many different things. It could be basically trolls, people who go AFK and then come back like, late game and go, "Oh, we're losing because of your team," So basically a combination of the two, being a troll and going AFK. Also people who just straight up leave. You've got people who will just BM and, they're pretty unskilled and they'll BM and say, "Oh, we're losing because of you," when they're like, they're doing no damage as a damaging character or something like that. But not only that, there's one that people don't really understand, and I guess it comes down to game knowledge in some respects, which again, that is part of ELO Hell. They don't have the game knowledge and stuff like that. But the one thing, and this is the example I'm giving you today, is team comp. They don't understand team comp, and it is frustrating. What I mean by that is, today I wanted to get some Tyra gameplay, right? So I've got this footage here, which is why I've got the evidence of this ELO Hell and why I'm bitching about it now. I wanted to play Tyra, and I wasn't one of these guys that goes, "Oh, I must insta-lock the new character. Oh my gosh." Like, I'm not like that. I do go around what the team needs. So if someone does insta-lock Tyra, then, I'll wait. I'll maybe pick like a different character, maybe a different damage character, or maybe I'll pick a support, a frontliner. Basically what's needed for the team. So this motherfucker picked Tyra, which is absolutely fine. You've got to expect it when a new champion comes out or a new character in a game comes out. So that was gone, so that's absolutely fine. I was just going to get some footage anyway. Then two other people picked damage roles, so I'm thinking, okay, this could work. Like, if we have a support and a frontline, I decided to pick frontline, and the reason why is because I had a bit of a break from PC, so the muscle memory of using the mouse and things like that, it wasn't there. So I decided to pick the frontline, and I picked Barrack because, he's pretty easy, put shield up, put turret down, job done, kind of thing. So I was like, okay, randomer, you got this. You picked that Ying, you picked that Grok, you picked that Maldumba. Just go nuts. You pick anyone you want. That's absolutely fine. I'll wait. The motherfucker picked Drogos. So now we have 4 damaging characters and 1 tank. And we have no healing whatsoever. We have no sustainability. So I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So I was frustrated, but I looked at the enemy team comp. I was like, okay, that's fine. They've got 1 healer. They haven't got a tank. So that's where we could have negated that with, say, a cauterize. That's absolutely fine. One of our damage guys will pick a cauterize. It's fine. I trust these guys. But that's where all fucking hell broke loose. So we did okay, first of all. Obviously, like, died a few times, stuff like that. But I managed to capture the objective and push the payload all the way. So we went 2-0 up. So I had a little bit of faith in our team. But then, mid-game, when I decided, right, I'm going to get a cauterize, I've picked a few, like, defensive items. And I picked, like, I think I picked Chronos as well for the cooldown on the barricade and things like that. So I was like, right, I've got enough credits. I'm going to pick a cauterize just to deal with the Ying, because it kind of felt like no one was dealing with her. And that's how it felt. Like, because I was always seeing her, she was always being in pain, and she was always healing the Tyra that was on my case 24/7 in that game. I guess it's not really 24/7, but you get the idea. It was most of the game. So I picked the cauterize, and I was like, okay, let's see what the enemy team built. And the enemy team, bearing in mind, they had a bad team comp as well, and that is part of ELO Hell. They all went aggression, so I was like, okay, that's fine. My Haven negates pretty much all of that at this point, so I've got no issues with that. They, waste your credits, waste your damn time. That's fine. And then I looked at our team, and my God, my keyboard. I am so sorry, baby, but you almost got split in half. Like, I've never felt so angry in my entire life. I look I see these aggressions. I don't see any cauterize, and I'm just thinking, why? Why are you doing this to me? If this is ELO Hell, if ELO Hell is real, then these fuckers are the demons torturing my soul. That is pretty much how it feels, and it's the most frustrating thing to be in this scenario. And of course, we lost this game, and it's to be expected. You know, we had 4 damage characters. What can you do? I mean, the only healing I had was from my turrets, and it's just you can't do anything. You're not gonna out heal someone. You're not gonna heal yourself quicker than they're gonna be dealing damage. It's just not happening. It just wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't my game, and I decided to make this video on it because I was so frustrated at what was going on that I just wanted to share it with you guys. I know a lot of the pro players, they say, oh, ELO Hell's not a thing, it's a fictional thing that bad players make up. But I think, without sounding big-headed, I feel like I'm a good player. Obviously, I'm not going to say that I'm like this pro tier. I mean, unless you're talking about console, then yeah, I would say I'm pro tier, but that's another story for another day. But in terms of the PC version and playing games on the PC, like, I'm not pro level by any means. Like, if I played against the pros, then they're just gonna slap the shit out of me. But I would say that I had an intermediate level of skill. I know the game very well. I know what team comp actually is, except for these guys don't. Pick 4 damage and 1 tank. Like, who fucking does that? Like, what you need really is you need a frontliner. You need a support, and you need a damage on the objective at all times. And then obviously you got the flank going around doing flanky things. But no, these guys, they go, me like damage, me click damage, me only do damage, me damage main. It's why? What is this? What? I can't understand the mentality of that. I mean, I understand, yeah, doing high DPS is fun, but like, if you're not winning, then surely that isn't fun. I've ranted way too long about this shit. If you enjoyed this, please hit a like on it. It would help me out so much. Also, subscribe if you're new. We are very close to hitting 200 subscribers, that would blow my mind, to be perfectly honest. If we hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year, I would just be so happy. Considering when I started back on YouTube and I started making these videos again, I was basically at like 20 subscribers, and then I was like, oh yeah, you know, I wouldn't hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, but if I do, that'd be great. Now I'm like nearly 200, and that is absolutely crazy. I want to thank you all so much for that. I'm going to end this video here because I've ranted on way too much. You're probably getting bored of my voice now. Until next time, guys, I shall see you in the next video.